Alright, this next man coming to the stage, another talented young comic, not that long ago, opened up for a friend of mine up at Binghamton University. Please give it up for Aaron Gold, everybody. Big round of applause for Aaron Gold.
Keep it going! Alright, now stop it. How's everybody doing? Good, good, good. My name is Aaron Gold, and before you ask, yup, Jew. When I was in college, I had to take a course called Modern Jewish History. And as a Jew, I found that course to be utterly terrifying. All Jews do is move to new places and then get killed there. My final paper was titled, My Life as a Moving Target. I think I was just too much of an asshole for that class. I remember on the first day, the teacher was like, you know, it was a rumor that Jews would eat Christian babies and drink their blood. And I was like, I'm listening. And immediately, guy in the front row raises his hand and says, excuse me, could you refer to that as hearsay? Rumors incite that there was some truth to that. And for just a second, I got why people wanted to kill us. Well, I'm a Jew. I'm allowed to be self-loathing. In fact, it's kind of in our bylaws. I had an hour-long session with my psychologist the other day because I've been battling a depression. And a symptom of that is indecisiveness. Like, I got emailed 20 headshots of myself, and I had to pick 5, and I couldn't. I was talking to him about it, and he said, you know, well, these headshots represent you. And I was like, well, yeah, you know, a casting director needs to look at these headshots and think, Aaron Gold is perfect casting. And he was like, so these headshots are important to you. And I was like, well, yeah, they're me, you know. You know, they represent my different sides. There's my dramatic headshot, there's my goofy headshot. And he said, and no other animal would do. And I said, what? And he said, these hedgehogs you've been talking about. And that's when I realized, this entire time, this motherfucker's been hearing the word hedgehog. We've been having 2 completely different conversations. Mine was soul-bearing and problem-searching, and his was just fucking crazy. And so these hedgehogs represent you. Well, yeah! A casting director needs to see these hedgehogs and think Aaron Gold is perfect casting. And so these hedgehogs are important to you. Well, yeah, they're me. You know, they represent my different sides. There's my dramatic hedgehog, there's my goofy hedgehog. And it's not like he's gonna correct me. He's a psychologist. He's used to crazy. He's just like, yep, you are the hedgehog. Keep it going, we're gelling, we're flowing. And keep in mind, never even once did I say a picture of me. I said headshot. So he's not thinking of a picture of a hedgehog. He's thinking of an actual, like, full-on hog of hedge. And I'm just passing him out. His name is Sonic. Love him as I do. That doesn't bother me. None of that bothers me. What bothers me is that he thought I had to pick 5 of them out of 20. What the fuck does he think is going to happen to those other 15 hedgehogs? Like, does he think I'm going to kill them? Like that I've got a bathtub somewhere with hedgehogs running around it going, sorry boys, you didn't represent my goofy side. I'm just bathing them, it's fine. But I am trying to be more positive. I think positivity is important. I think we should all agree to start being more positive. So I think that all of us should agree right here, right now, to start calling it, aw yeah, tism. Everybody get that that's going to? Okay, moving on. I'm a big fan of recreational drugs, but only because I'm not up to pro yet. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this. This is a list I wrote of questions I've often pondered while high. So here it is. Questions I've often pondered while high. Are the colors I see different than the colors other people see? What do mirrors see when they look at me? Can my cat understand me when I meow at her? Or am I just being a racist? Is my dog smiling at me? Or am I just being a racist? At what point when Superman's airborne does he stop jumping and start flying? Yeah, think about that. If I had laser beam eyes, would they blow off my eyelids? How did someone invent the kaleidoscope? Why did someone invent the kaleidoscope? How do you spell kaleidoscope? If girls just want to have fun, but all we want is girls, then what's love got to do with it? Like, is it just a battlefield, or... If I see a pubic hair rolling across the ground like a tumbleweed, is that gross or boring? That's the one you're gonna ew on? You thought hedgehogs were dying, but you were like, nope, as long as they're not having sex. Am I the only guy that masturbates and then says, that was awesome? Absolutely not, this guy. Buddy, you might not want to say that with your arm around a woman. And you might not want to nod so emphatically. And finally, if God was a dinosaur, would he be Godzilla? Or am I just being a racist? My name's Aaron Gold. Thank you guys very much.
Keep it going for Aaron Gold, ladies and gentlemen. Just a young Jewish man in a grown man's suit. Aaron Gold.